And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On play action, Brissett. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Brissett. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught.
Let's go. What a catch. Good fucking catch, bro.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
On the carry. Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. I was reading that shit all day, baby. Let's go, Buchanan.
At the 39-yard
Let's go to work.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Number 28,
a solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2-yard line.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
They're hoping to do it consistently.
That boy's too fast.
This one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Ooh.
And that's going to be in.
Dropped it. Sheesh.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Holy shit. He threw that bitch. That was crazy.
That'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, I'm right here.
It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Jonathan Taylor.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
I call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And this one too low. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. On 1st down, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Watson. And Stills over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Watson on target here to Fuller, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air yet again, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Number 25.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taken down.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go.
Let's go, D.
And taken down at the 21. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. That is caught inside the 5 and stopped a few yards shy.
What? He got the 1st and goal? Sheesh. I didn't think he was going to get that.
That sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Johnson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Damn. Just got there. I thought my one dude was going to get up that block.
Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 14, Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Lions on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Jonathan Taylor.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there.
Jonathan Taylor.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Open man, here's Foster. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Indianapolis.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 24, Brissett. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way back.
Going to Stills, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan.
Let's go!
Picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just
threw it right to me.
Position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
On the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the Texans' 13-yard line.
To throw is Brissett. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 3-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Accelerating, and off he goes. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. I think you're going into halftime with a good size.
I should have never did that. I should have just ran the ball.
Probably also changes the halftime speech.
That's my fault. I was being greedy as hell.
You're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson.
Ooh.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll work it across
That was my
midfield
fault.
inside the 45.
Those routes took so long.
First half, now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
44-yard line. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Watson on third down. And now Watson throws another interception. TJ Green with a pick. There goes Green. And he will bring it back.
Man, let's go, man. Thank you, defense. Thank you. Thank you. What a play. What a play by me.
Both guys went up for the ball. I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
Let's go.
It's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in.
Damn.
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1 yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
Oh, good catch.
Work out so hard in the offseason so he can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Give him 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To Johnson again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he went that way. I saw it this one. Woo.
Texans touchdown.
Woo.
Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have cut it to within a score.
I was gonna show him.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
24, Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7, Brissett. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On third down, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
But that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller.
Watson's pass.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 34-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back
Let's
right
go.
under the 41-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's
Oh, he dropped it, but let's go.
But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's
They really
deep.
had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
58-yard attempt.
Oh, he might miss this.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Play action now. Brissett. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go. Yeah, he keeps running cover 4 quarters. That's a good defense right there, man. Jonathan Taylor's a problem. I'm telling motherfuckers, if he gets another speed boost, oh my lord, it's gonna get scary. Motherfuckers at 94 speed. I got 1 speed boost already.
Before they actually open, he's making sure he gets to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these.
That shit is crazy, man. I told you that boy Jonathan Taylor is fast as fuck, man. He's killing right now. Let me see. Woo! 17, 121. Sheesh. My boy's cooking, boy. Yeah, that cover 4 quarters is very hard to pass on. That's what I said. Sometimes then certain defenses be crazy.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To throw again, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Watson off play action. He gets left side of Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson.
Oh, I tried to jump that route. Oh, my God. I tried to jump it. Man, I thought I was going to jump it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Watson,
oh, I got stuck.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Terrible.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And they will score a pick 6.
He did me dusty. He overthrew him. He had him.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away.
Damn, that's ugly.
It's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now. Okay, so they can't just mentally go, well,
wow. I can't believe that.
Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle.
That was ugly. Damn. Damn, son, he really threw it like that, bro? That's ugly as fuck.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 29, Brissett.
Oh, I fucked up. Damn.
We've got a one-score game.
I had him wide open.
2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Indianapolis.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to Taylor on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's go. Come on.
Jonathan Taylor in the final minute. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
The game is tied at 38 all. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Here comes Cobb. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
I don't know. I wasn't getting off of that.
Call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson.
Oh! Man, they're bugging. They fucked me up too because I couldn't pick my play.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
3rd and 5.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Give me that! Let's go!
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
He wasn't getting that shit on us, baby. Let's go! Fuck out of here, man. Come on. Good fucking pick, bro. Let's go, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
At the 10-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on, bro.
Here's Brissett. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of
Nigga doing funny shit on the line.
Across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Let's go!
You know what? Why don't you just... He's in! Are you kidding me?
Fucking go! Let's go! Let's go! What a game!
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
Yo!
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball.
That was crazy!
They think that they can bottle this.
That was crazy! Whoa!
That's called being in
What a game! Let's go! Yo! For people who watch it, yo, that was fucking crazy! Yo, I can't believe I just won like that! Sick! Let's go though! Big dots! Niggas say I can't pass though! They say I can't pass! Stop playing with me!
We'll see you next time.
Hold on, I might have to view the highlights on that one. What was that? Right here. Oh my god. Bro. Look at the pocket. There was nothing. Look. There was nothing there. Look at that. And then, hold on. I had a feeling, see? I hit him with this route. This route was open, but look, the safety, the corner came down. And I threw it out here. I threw it to the outside. I threw it to the outside over here. Look at the way the angle is on that route, and he burnt them. Ooh, ooh, the game winner, cash! Let's go.